What does it actually feel like to be 50 plus years into this life? Here's what I found: 50 plus feels like a lot of things at the same time, and some of them just do not make sense together. But at the same time, they're all true. First, there's clarity. I've finally stopped caring about things that used to keep me up at night. What people think about me, whether I fit in, whether I was doing it right. At some point, and I cannot tell you exactly when this happened, a lot of that just lifted up off of me. Next is grief. I spent 25 years as a computer programmer. And I want you to understand this now. I didn't just do that job, I loved it. Like, genuinely loved it. I dreamed about code. There were nights I would go to bed with an unsolved problem, wake up with the answer. That's how deep this was for me. And then one day, the passion was just gone. The desire, the excitement, all of it gone. The thing that made me want to jump up every morning and go to work, gone. Burnout has a way of doing that. It takes something that you have built your identity around and it just slowly eats away at it until you don't even recognize it anymore. I actually walked away from the highest paying job I ever had. And some people around me, they just didn't understand that. Because from their perspective, see, it looked like I was leaving success. But from mine, I was leaving something that had already left me. Grieving a passion is a real thing. And if you have ever lost love for anything, whether it was a career, whether it was a relationship, or even just a version of yourself, you know what I'm talking about. I don't grieve the job. Nah, I mean, it was a job. I grieve the feeling that I got when I solved a problem. That whole sense of accomplishment that came from creating a solution that didn't exist or taking something that was broken and making it whole again. Your 50s, oh man, they also feel like permission. Permission to walk away from any and everything that no longer fits. Permission to not have it all figured out. Permission to start over without apologizing for it. When I left that job, I didn't have a perfect plan. Hell, I didn't have a plan at all. But what I did have was the courage to stop pretending that I was okay when I was not. And I had an amazing support system that allowed me to take that step and not look back. Your 50s feel like knowing yourself in a way that your younger self could never have imagined. Y'all, I look back at Joy in her 20s and 30s, and I want to sit her down and say, baby, just slow down. You are going to wear yourself out. And do not ever shrink yourself to fit into spaces that were not meant for you. But because of who she was, she had to go through those things for me to be where I am today. Lastly, your 50s feel like possibility. Now, that may sound strange coming from somebody who was just talking about burnout and grief and walking away. But that's the thing about this whole season of life that I'm in right now. Like, it can hold all of those things at the same time. I'm more curious now than I have ever been in my entire life. I'm more honest, both with myself and with other people. I'm trying things that used to scare me. And I am more interested in what my life can look like than I am in defending what it used to be and the choices that I've made. That's why I'm here. 50 plus years in, I'm still figuring it out. And I'm genuinely excited about evolving joyfully. I'll see you in the next one.